The oil pump sits here on the crankshaft, but before we can install that, we need to install an oil seal here, because what we have is inside behind the oil pump here, we have the main bearing for the crankshaft here, which will be lubricated with oil. And that oil will be all inside here, in behind the oil pump. And we need a way to stop that oil from working its way along the spinning crankshaft and coming out the front of the engine. So that's the job of this oil seal, which sits just inside the oil pump here, pressed in and seals around the crankshaft to stop oil escaping. One of the great things about this flexible head ratchet, not only it's handy for reaching into places that are difficult to access, but also where you've got bolts to tighten down, you can use it much more quickly to just spin bolts and nuts down in a sort of like a speed bar in a way. It's just much faster than going all the way around like this when you're in a tight space. Excellent tool. So we've installed the main front oil seal here. We have the same thing for the back. This is the rear main oil seal. So these seal both ends of the crankshaft and stop oil from travelling along the crankshaft and out of the engine case. This rear main oil seal is an expensive repair if this fails, because although it's simple enough to replace here with the engine off the car, to get access to this requires you to remove the gearbox and the clutch, the flywheel in order to get into this space.